And then there's an introduction, I think, at some point. Hey, George? Introduction,
Yeah.
we're like, hey.
And you're mentioning all the names.
You're talking drafting, right? Back to the days of the Habs. And hey, we're going to draft Patrick Pagé. He's the next star.
Well, it doesn't, at the end of the day, I look at it that, the business, we have to act like good people in this industry and be honest. And, I had a relationship with David Bowe because we had started the Kick together. And I always say he's my favorite Quebec grower off the island of Montreal, just to let him know that. And the story comes around how I got Pat, or how we got Pat. We had gone through 3 growers, not successfully. And I'm saying this because, in this business, if you're not humble and admit your mistakes, then you're either not seeing the mistakes or you're just bullshitting yourself. So, I got a call from Alex and he says, I have your next grower. And I said, great. And he says, okay, you're going to meet him in the next couple of weeks. And I'll never forget, it was a dark night in Old Montreal. We're at a party and he goes, he's here today. And we go outside and have a joint. And all of a sudden I see Alex with Pat, and he's got his hood on and he's a big, tall guy like me and it's dark. And they go, and Alex tells me, you don't know this guy? And I go, no, unfortunately, I'm not proud of it that I didn't know all the great growers in Quebec. I was worried more about how do we get our lights on and how we get more financing, and that's how I met Pat. And again, I don't even know where to begin on how Great White North, specifically 514, changed when Pat came in. One being his knowledge about the plant, but his whole disposition and his style, it's just made this company a lot greater. And he knows that because I tell him that all the time.
Don't let it go to your head, Patrick.
Ego's growing.